Hey guys, how's it going? I am WWE Hall of Famer Lita, welcoming you to General Admission Wrestling.
It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me.
Hey folks, welcome to Evolution Cairo, our Egypt debut. And it begins with Joshua Moore and Igris in a grudge match. The exact match that Joshua Moore asked for a couple weeks ago in retribution for what Igris did to Xavier Cross. Igris has been very mysterious ever since beating Cross down. But Joshua Moore, he doesn't care what position Igris is in. He doesn't care about anything other than getting his hands on the protege, or at least the man who was once called the protege. By the way, folks, if this is your first time with us here in GAW, make sure you join the Discord. Link is down in the description. Best community in wrestling.
It's been 6 days since I've had my fix, and now I'm fixed on you. Despite your trembling body, I can tell you wanted to. I'm every man you've ever dreamed of, all your fantasies combined. You can tell I'm the best for the blood on your dress. Nobody as good as mine.
Look at Igris just outwardly mocking the way that he was viewed last season in GAW, and you can see it emblazoned on his back. Not the protege as he was known throughout last season, the man who once challenged for the Raw title against the formerly unbeatable Midnight. I mean, this is a different person than what we've seen before. This is not someone who's just happy to be here, someone who's representing for his father, for his mother, the way he said a couple weeks ago. No, this is a totally different person that we're watching, a vindictive, a violent person like we've seen. The man who encouraged Dagonite to be more violent. The man who now is going to face down Joshua Moore in the first of what is going to be some incredible matches. Well, we have got an amazing show lined up for you tonight. Hernandez and Park, the tag team champions, defend against the Titans. We've got Yamamoto and Queen Alexia 2 out of 3 falls in a #1 contenders match. We've got Santanico putting the Raw title on the line against the man who is still the world's most dangerous free agent, Devon. And of course, in the main event, Garrett Gibson takes on Derrick Cole with the title on the line. That match is going to be something special and a real clash of styles. Cole, one of the best athletes in the world. Garrett Gibson, the hardest hitting man in GAW right now. So I'm excited to see that. We will also get to hear from Eddie Hernandez and Kurt Andrews. Igris springboards up. Igris with a DDT. Beautifully done to put Moore down. Igris into the cover. Moore able to get his shoulder up. Hernandez and Andrews, team captains for the Rookie of the Year series. Beginning in just a couple weeks, June 29th, another cover from Igris, another kick out from Moore. So we'll get to hear from both of them. Make sure you subscribe to GAW so you can see that. Igris with another springboard leg drop. If there's one thing that really characterizes Igris, it is his versatility. And that makes a lot of sense. Igris, a product of the Reaper Camp, the training academy owned and operated by his father, Lancelot, which has turned out some of the greatest underground wrestlers in the world today. But Joshua Moore also characterized by his versatility. Moore, reverse DDT, neck breaker into the cover. Igris kicks out. Moore, the product of Second City Wrestling, but he uses his athleticism, strength, quickness, and his technical ability all to great effect. Igris ties up Moore in the ropes, and now Igris with a drop kick to the exposed chest. Igris is going to want to do a lot of damage to that part of the body. Into the cover he goes, driving down on the jaw. Moore kicks out, much to the pleasure of the fans who do not want to see a positive result for Igris. But look at this, Igris drove Moore down with his own finishing move. Igris hooks the leg. Igris is going to walk out of here the winner. And unfortunately for Joshua Moore, beaten by his own move, Igris proved to be just a little too much on this occasion. And it is unfortunate for Moore. He was on a hot streak coming in. I like Moore a lot, but Igris, you can see it in his mentality. This is something new for this young man. Don't call him the protege anymore. You saw it on the back of his jacket, the Black Iron King. And I think in Igris' mind, he's earned that. But man, that's a special performance to kick off Evolution Cairo. But we go now to an interview earlier today. Nick Gray caught up with Eddie Hernandez talking about Rookie of the Year. Eddie Hernandez, thank you so much for joining us. You will be heading up one of the two teams on Rookie of the Year in a couple weeks. What are you looking forward to most during the competition? Nick, I appreciate your time. I mean, that answer is honestly pretty simple, if not a little boring. We're about to see the future of GAW, the future of wrestling on Rookie of the Year, and I think anyone would consider themselves blessed to be able to be a part of that. It might be a little selfish of me, but I just want to be on the ground floor watching these future winners, champions, history makers get their start. Well, with all due respect, I think it's anything but selfish of you. You made history yourself by winning the Storm Chaser tournament. You're a big reason why Evolution exists at all right now. And, of course, you're a tag team champion. So I think these rookies have a lot to learn from you. Well, hopefully I'll still be a tag team champion by the time the season starts. We'll have a tough contest later. Nick, I appreciate the kind words, but I have to keep this in mind. The sport of wrestling can change in an instant. Ric Flair completely changed the sport. Goldberg, Rey Mysterio, Okada, Omega, they changed professional wrestling overnight. So it doesn't do me any good to talk about anything I've done before. The most I can do for these guys is to teach them how to be observant and versatile. Those are the most important skills a wrestler can have, and especially in Evolution where we have so many underground legends, you need to have that. Are there any rookies that have caught your eye in particular so far? You know, I actually helped scout Dorian Bush, and one thing that really stood out about him is his work ethic. He's probably the most experienced of all the guys in this competition, but he just turned 21, and that really speaks to how much work he's put in at a young age. Chris Alexia is the only guy who's actually fought in GAW, so that gives him a big advantage, so I'll be excited to see him. And honestly, I might be peeling back the curtain a little too much on this one, but for you, Nick, I'll do it. When you look at all the metrics from our scouts, no one stands out in more categories than Takahashi. The kid is 20 years old and has not had a single competitive match, but his training pedigree speaks for itself, and he's probably the most well-rounded prospect we have. So I'm telling you, you're going to be impressed with him. I guarantee that. Say what you want about the Titans, but this is tag team royalty in Evolution. They walk like it, they act like it, and at least in Lighter's case, there is no one better as a tag team wrestler than that man. The Titans, the first ever recognized Evolution Tag Team Champions, defeating War at Bash at the Beach last year. It was just over a year ago that happened. The Titans held the belts for 203 days. They were unbelievable. But can they be better than Hernandez and Park? least if you listen to the fans, the answer is a resounding no. Eddie Hernandez getting ready to captain his team in Rookie of the Year, but don't think for a second that that will take anything away from his duties as a tag team champion. He takes being a champ incredibly seriously. We know that for a fact. He and Park walked in to Nitro against the Buccaneers on a show where it seemed like everybody was losing their titles. And they, I don't want to say they shocked anyone, but they came together as a team more than I think anyone was expecting to defeat Devon and Kurt Andrews, and it lands them here fighting the Titans in what is sure to be an incredible match. But don't take my word for it. Let's get right to it. No time limit here. Dagonite instantly, I think, caught the ref with some shrapnel, sends him right into the path of Eddie Hernandez, and that is par for the course for the Titans. They don't have Titans rules on their side right now, but they do have all of the dirty underhanded tactics that we've learned from them. Eddie Hernandez, double back spring into a drop kick. Dagonite was not prepared for that at all. You just see the size discrepancy between these two men. Eddie Hernandez is gonna have to work hard to take Dagonite off his feet, and he does with the Bomaye. Just look at the size of Dagonite. It is absolutely shocking. Tag to Yunsan Park. We might see some more tags from Park and Hernandez than we do normally. I think because of the size of the competitors they're dealing with, they have to stay fresh, otherwise they are in trouble. The Titans defended their titles against War, the Wing Collectors, and the Las Vegas Connection, but they weaseled their way out of lots of potential defenses before finally losing to the Wing Collectors. Back in November of last year, DDT from Park, tag in, here comes Hernandez, tag, here comes Leiter. A tag team legend in Evolution, and immediately just chucks Eddie Hernandez away. Now Hernandez has to start working the strikes against Leiter, and he does. Clothesline to the back, Hernandez, springboard moonsault. I like the submission attempt here from Hernandez. I don't think it's gonna get the job done though. When you look at Leiter, Yunsan Park immediately into play defense potentially against Dagonite. Leiter just able to throw Hernandez off, but you gotta do some work on the lower back of the big man, former Mr. Universe, and you can see the strength that Leiter possesses. Transitions, vertical suplex, and a stall. Leiter trying to gain the upper hand against the face of Evolution, and he does with a German suplex, tossing him over his head like he's nothing. That's what we've come to expect from Leiter and Dagonite. Leiter has taught his young partner well. Reminder, Dagonite is only 20 years old. Okay, this is a special, special kid. We talked about that a little when these two men fought, the Little Dragon and Marlon Wright. Last week on Evolution, Leiter just sends Park over the top. No, we saw it then, and we remarked how Dagonite at such a young age has accomplished so much. Just a true prodigy. And a big part of that is due to Leiter, who sends Yunsan Park head first into that post. Yunsan Park just having to charge himself back up here. Trying to show the fans, nope, I'm all right after that. Colliding head first, and now Leiter gonna again send him head first into that turnbuckle. Leiter really going straight at Yunsan Park's head. Leiter, what's he thinking here? Belly to belly. High impact, high velocity. Leiter tags in, and Yunsan Park able to dive over. Here comes Eddie Hernandez, and here comes Dagonite. And Leiter has his hand. He's got his look on Yunsan Park. Eddie Hernandez, I couldn't tell if that was a DDT, but Hernandez hooks the leg. Dagonite kicks out. Hernandez Hernandez rolls Dagonite over. That took a lot of strength to catch Dagonite into the triangle choke. Hernandez had been known for that, but Leiter able to just, I couldn't tell if he caught Hernandez with a strike or what it was, but Hernandez had to give up on the hold, and now Dagonite double-handed choke slam to Eddie Hernandez. Whatever Leiter did gave Dagonite an opening, and now Dagonite just dragging Eddie Hernandez like a sack of potatoes. Dagonite rolls him over a little closer to the ropes. Cover, Leiter with a headbutt to Yunsan Park. My God, Leiter just blasts Yunsan Park off the apron and opens up Dagonite for that suplex. Good Lord. We know you don't have to say much to have bad blood with the Titans, but Leiter, he unloaded on Yunsan Park on that one. Cover here. Dagonite grabs the ropes as Eddie Hernandez had him in a little bit of trouble. Now Yunsan Park and Leiter locking up again. Over the top goes Leiter, and Yunsan Park gonna follow him down. Eddie Hernandez off the ropes. Hernandez, basement Hurricane Rana. Spikes Dagonite. Hernandez might have an opening here on the giant killer. Hernandez gonna hoist him up. Hernandez, he's got him in a suplex. Dagonite able to come down on the other side. My God, the strength it takes to do something like that. Dagonite, ooh. Stun gun, and Dagonite is pissed. Hernandez able to fight from his back once again. A lot of this match has been Eddie Hernandez and Dagonite. Park and Leiter still battling on the outside, and Leiter with a Uranagi. Throws Park down. Hernandez, he might not know what's going on. He's just trying to use his quickness. Hernandez DDT brings Dagonite down, and the cover. Hernandez, look at the huge leg. Leiter, he's there. Now Leiter and Hernandez locking eyes over the prone body of Dagonite, and the referee calling for Leiter to get out of the ring. And I think we might be at even strength here as Eddie Hernandez brings Dagonite into the corner, tag in. Here comes Yunsan Park. Park from the ropes. Hernandez tosses him in with a shoulder tackle. Yunsan Park, what a response from Park and Hernandez as Park chucks Dagonite into the corner. Dagonite able to fight out. Dagonite again, thinking vertical suplex. That was big time. Over to the corner he goes. Leiter's not even there. Leiter's not even there. He's gone after Eddie Hernandez. We didn't even see him get off the apron, but Leiter has gone straight after Hernandez, which leaves Dagonite and Yunsan Park alone in the ring. And Dagonite will take full advantage of that. Dagonite, he's got Yunsan Park in. Big vertical suplex, open him up for a power bomb. Leiter took Eddie Hernandez off the apron, and now Dagonite, he's got Yunsan Park up again. Dagonite for a second time with the powerbomb, last ride style. Dagonite has taken out Yunsan Park. We saw him do the same thing to Little Dragon. Multiple power bombs, but it doesn't look like Dagonite is done. Park to his feet, and Dagonite's gonna get him up for a third. Dagonite, power bomb again. My God, Dagonite just viciously destroying Yunsan Park, and Dagonite gonna get him up again. No sign of Leiter. Dagonite's got him. A fourth power bomb incoming as Dagonite, he's got him on the shoulders. Park dead to rights. No, Park was able to flip over. Park, he's got him. Park with the cover. Yunsan Park has stolen it. Yunsan Park absolutely steals the match from Dagonite, who just went for one too many. Yunsan Park embracing Hernandez. They escape with the tag team titles. That is the experience and ability of Yunsan Park. But wow, how close did we come to getting new champions here? The Titans almost finished it off. Yunsan Park, wily and crafty enough to pull off that roll-up. Lighter has to be displeased because Day Knight almost had this match won. Hey, GAW, you miss me? Well, I did not miss you, you filthy degenerates. Now, over the last couple months, I've been doing the hard work of being an absolute stud superstar. I mean, you know how hard your boy works at his craft. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, all right, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I just wanted to drop by and let you know that Christopher Aloysius Danger is coming to dominate GAW much like I did last season, and it begins when I beat Consequences Creed like a government mule and put the crown on my head. From the island, but it doesn't matter for Yamamoto, Kobayashi, and Eddie Tonga. Island Nation, maybe the most promising tag team in GAW, maybe the most promising tag team in the world right now. But at this moment, they only have one thing on their minds: revenge against John Gotti and Nathan Rotunda, and they are going to get it here in Cairo. What a match this could turn out to be. There you have it, the Gotti crime family. John Gotti informed us of the official name just a few hours ago, and like so much of what he does, it was shrouded in secrecy. But there's no doubt that John Gotti and Nathan Rotunda at this moment are maybe the two most dangerous men in Evolution, based on what they've done, making their debut by attacking Island Nation. And you see Nathan Rotunda, the big man in the forefront of your screen, was the man who did it. Go follow our social media channels, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Links are all down in the description. You can see what happened as Rotunda just laid waste to Kobayashi and Tonga. And maybe, I'm not saying Island Nation would feel this way, but I think a lot of people would have second thoughts about fighting the Gotti crime family when they see what John Gotti and Nathan Rotunda are about. Rotunda will begin this match for Gotti crime family. It's Eddie Tonga for Island Nation. And again, we know what Nathan Rotunda is capable of. We saw him do it to Island Nation a couple weeks ago on Evolution, and Rotunda just opening Eddie Tonga up with some strikes. Remember, folks, we are just getting started. Still to come, Yamamoto versus Queen Alexia, 2 out of 3 falls. Santanico versus Devon Andrews with the Raw title on the line. And of course, Garrett Gibson, Derrick Cole for the title in our main event. And by the way, we will have an announcement for the new name of our championship coming during that match as well. Yamamoto, Kobayashi out to deal with John Gotti, but Nathan Rotunda just having his way in the ring with Eddie Tonga. Gotti and Kobayashi going out on the outside. but it's Nathan Rotunda who's got Eddie Tonga in the ring. Tonga ran in and he got caught with a Samoan drop. Tonga was hoping to get things started with the pace. Nathan Rotunda shuts that down. Rotunda with a knee. Nathan Rotunda is unstoppable for Gotti crime family. How dangerous is that man? Kobayashi drops John Gotti on the outside. That is the bad blood between these two teams. But Kobayashi's got to turn his attention into the ring because Rotunda's got Eddie Tonga in trouble. Rotunda with a pile driver. Good God almighty, Rotunda just ruined Eddie Tonga. Kobayashi breaks up the cover, and thank God he did. But now he's got to deal with Nathan Rotunda, and Rotunda gets him up onto the shoulders. Rotunda is an unstoppable force right now. Kobayashi able to fight his way off. Referee counting Kobayashi, and Rotunda just sends him over the top. And now it's Rotunda alone with Eddie Tonga, who's given enough time to respond to Eddie Tonga. He might be working 2-on-1, but this is about revenge. Tonga drops the elbow. Cover here. First one of the match for Island Nation, and Gotti didn't even move Rotunda. That was an easy kick out for him. But Eddie Tonga gonna go back with an overhand chop. Rotunda's been unstoppable so far. Tonga, oh, look at the agility from Nathan Rotunda. Are you kidding me? The big man from Gotti crime family demonstrating just unbelievable agility, and now tag in John Gotti is legal in this match for the first time. Gotti with a German. I guess don't let it be said that John Gotti lets his lackey do all the work. Rotunda might be unstoppable, but look at John Gotti. We don't know much about where Gotti came from, but I do know that he was trained in Japan. You can see that very colorful tattoo on his back. So we're definitely seeing some strong style influence in John Gotti's game for sure. Cover here from Gotti as he grinds down on Tonga. Kick out from Tonga. Gotti to the top rope, and John Gotti drops the elbow. This is a statement from the Gotti crime family. As great as Island Nation have been since they debuted on Evolution, this is another level, and here comes Nathan Rotunda once again. Quick cover from Rotunda, trying to keep Tonga on his toes. Kobayashi kicks out, but John Gotti is right there. Gotti sends Kobayashi out, and now Nathan Rotunda looking to go up top. Rotunda, huge elbow drop on Eddie Tonga. As John Gotti, I think, going at it with Kobayashi once again on the outside. That has been the constant so far of this match. Kobayashi back into the ring. Referee immediately warning him to get out as Rotunda into the corner. Here comes Gotti. Eddie Tonga cannot even make it to his own corner, and John Gotti, once again, another cover here from the Gotti crime family, and it's Kobayashi who is there to break things up, but he runs right into the waiting arms of John Gotti, who sends him over the top. Gotti up to the top rope. John Gotti, what's he thinking here? Gotti, oh man! John Gotti trying to drop the double sledge, but Eddie Tonga with a bolo punch caught him. Now, Tonga with an air raid crash, and Eddie Tonga finally gets an opening for Island Nation. It had to come on John Gotti, but Tonga's finally got something. 2-0. No movement from Nathan Rotunda in the Gotti crime family corner, but this is enough space. Tag in, here comes Kobayashi. First time he's been legal. Obviously a lot of damage done to him by John Gotti on the outside, and now Gotti brings him down, and John Gotti, here's the strong style influence I was talking about, as Gotti lining up Kobayashi with these kicks. Gotti backs up, and John Gotti mashes Kobayashi with a huge kick. into the cover. I think Eddie Tonga's going to need to be there, and he is. Eddie Tonga able to play defense, but he runs right into the waiting arms again of John Gotti up under the shoulders. Tonga able to free himself from that one as the referee counting him out, but Gotti keeping him in the ring. John Gotti, transition, power bomb to the outside. Kobayashi was waiting. Russian leg sweep, but the damage was done to Eddie Tonga. Tonga now just laying prone on the outside as John Gotti absolutely drove him with that power bomb. Cover here from Kobayashi again. No movement from Nathan Rotunda. Not even phased by that cover attempt from Kobayashi, but he might be by that one. Kobayashi, perfect plex, into the cover, no! Well, Rotunda's got a lot of faith in his boss. No movement, and again, Kobayashi back to the attack on Gotti. When you say revenge, this is what you mean. Kobayashi, he can see it. He knows he can take revenge right here against Gotti crime family, and that's exactly what he's doing. Kobayashi, look at the torque on this hold. Yamamoto and Kobayashi trying to break an ankle. Kobayashi gonna tag in Eddie Tonga as John Gotti lies in his own corner. This is a calculated risk by Island Nation. Maybe not one I would have taken. Tonga, straight jacket, German suplex off the super kick into the cover, but Nathan Rotunda just stomps right on the chest. Now Tonga gonna take his revenge on Rotunda as Tonga powerbomb. Look at this, Eddie Tonga with a Samoan drop. Are you serious? Island Nation, talk about a response. Island Nation 2-0 to begin this season, 7-6 record. Oh! Kobayashi ran straight into a knee from John Gotti. Eddie Tonga breaks up the cover. But my God, did Gotti starch Kobayashi. The Gotti crime family once again taking the lead in this match. And it's John Gotti. As unstoppable as Nathan Rotunda looked, Eddie Tonga was able to stop him. Not able to stop John Gotti. Now into his corner, you can see Rotunda hasn't moved since the vicious attack by Tonga, but it's John Gotti who has come back in a huge way. Gotti dropped the knee, cover on Kobayashi. John Gotti off the knee drop. I mean, give me a break. I mean, it was over for Kobayashi when he got hit with that knee strike. The Gotti crime family walking out of Cairo winners, and John Gotti as happy about it as anybody, and he should be. Rotunda was unstoppable, but Gotti got the win. Let's go now. Earlier on, Nick Gray caught up with Kurt Andrews, who will be captaining the team during Rookie of the Year. Team Captain Kurt Andrews, thank you for being here. I guess I'll ask the question that's on everyone's mind. Why did you decide to captain a team in Rookie of the Year? Look, I understand I'm not the guy a lot of people were expecting or wanting. I get it. But for my part, GAW is the reason I'm here. I'm one of the most recognizable names in the entire world, and GAW is the reason why. I do feel a responsibility to give back. Say what you want about me, but I don't give a damn. But I am loyal to GAW, and I take that seriously. And you're not concerned at all that your reputation might affect any of the rookies on your team? Did you ask Eddie any of these questions? Eddie didn't beat the hell out of multiple people with no remorse. Eddie clearly doesn't understand how you have to play the game these days. Nevertheless, it doesn't concern you at all? Absolutely not. You just don't understand because you've never been at the elite level of anything. Athletes at this kind of level understand what needs to happen, what goes into being a champion in GAW. So they understand who I am and what I did. I'm not concerned at all. They have respect for my pedigree in GAW. Simple as that. All right, here's a question I did ask Eddie. Are there any prospects you have your eye on in particular? I've met Satan Cedric a few times. I know him pretty well. And if he puts his faith in Adonis Carter, that's a guy I would believe in. You haven't met him yet, but you'll know exactly who he is in time. Ryan Skinner. The man came from the wasteland just to be in this competition, so don't think for a second he'll stand down for anyone. Kurt, thank you, and good luck in Rookie of the Year, which begins in just a couple weeks right here on GAW. Yamamoto has already fought for the title in Evolution. Remember, she was part of a three-way dance that included current champion Lazara and former champion Catherine Sakamoto. Moto was unsuccessful there. Now she's trying to work her way back into that picture, and she has to beat the woman who has to be called her greatest rival at this point in Queen Alexia. We saw those two do battle at Nitro. They went to a time limit draw. It featured Queen Alexia with a tope on Kazuchika Okada. Yamamoto with a rainmaker on Alexia. Just absolute chaos. And now we're gonna see it 2 out of 3 falls right here. Alexia demanded this match. She wanted it. Moto obliged. And in her typical silent way, you know that Yamamoto is more prepared for this match than she's been probably since that title match in Season 2. If there's one thing that Moto will not allow, it's a loss to Queen Alexia. Alexia putting the crown on her own head. She calls herself the Queen. Apparently the Black Iron Queen. If you look at the back of that jacket, I don't know if I'm okay with going along with that. But I will say, Igris came out with a jacket emblazoned with the words Black Iron King, and he picked up a convincing win over Joshua Moore earlier on. So maybe it's good luck here in Cairo. Queen Alexia challenged Moto to this match in particular because she said she wanted no doubt in the minds of the fans and in the mind of Lazara when it came to who is better out of this one. Alexia clearly believes it's her, clearly believes that without Okada, Yamamoto would not have been able to even scrounge a draw at Nitro. Well, we're about to find out right now. No time limit. 2 out of 3 falls will win this match and earn a shot at champion Lazara. Nice defense from Yamamoto, avoiding that lariat. These are two women who know each other very well, so I would expect to see a lot of defense, a lot of back and forth between these two, and Alexia going for her first fall early on off that shotgun drop kick. Moto able to kick out. Folks, Evolution returns to the United States next week. Sophia Sweetness will be back in action. Lazara challenged her to a title match. We'll see Sophia Sweetness next week on Evolution. Gorgeous elbow drop from Yamamoto. Didn't even get a 2. Coming up next, Santanico defends the Raw title against the world's most dangerous free agent, Devon Andrews. Andrews will, after this match, have fought for every title in Evolution, despite never actually being signed to Evolution. So I guess that just goes to show you that if you piss enough people off, you can make your way pretty much anywhere. Yamamoto, this is a good start for her, and a knee bar applied from Moto. This is a good strategy. Trying to take out Alexia's legs. Alexia, the best athlete. Oh, no! No, 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 no! What are you doing? Yamamoto decapitates her with a lariat. Alexia kicks out. Alexia, do not taunt Yamamoto like that. Moto with a spinning back fist, it's countered. That almost was doom for Queen Alexia. Alexia into the corner, it's the John Woo drop kick. And now Alexia, Anaconda Vice, it's a submission of her own, and she will not allow herself to make the mistake of taunting in front of Yamamoto again, because it almost cost her the first fall of this match. It was almost disaster for Queen Alexia, and now Moto off the ropes with a neck breaker. Alexia, I don't think, still hasn't really recovered from that lariat. And now Yamamoto just gonna punish her even more. Moto, backdrop onto the apron. The hardest part of the ring, I'm sure I don't need to tell you. Queen Alexia learning it the hard way, and now Moto up onto the shoulders. Moto just drives her face first. This is kind of more violent than we're used to seeing from Yamamoto. Normally very calm, cool, and collected. Yamamoto obviously sharing every part of this rivalry with Queen Alexia as she was trying to force her to tap out on the outside. A rare emotional decision from the normally very calm, cool, and calculating Yamamoto. Moto back into the ring as Queen Alexia just trying to collect her wits from that attack from Yamamoto. And Moto will allow Alexia a lot of space. Alexia will not take it. Alexia walking around, and now Moto meets her on the outside, but that was a poor decision as Queen Alexia with a face buster on the outside. This time it was Moto making a key mistake. And now Yamamoto, she's gonna need to chase Queen Alexia back into the ring. No, Alexia gonna chase Moto back to the outside. Moto goes down to the body, but she's caught with a judo toss. Alexia with a standing shooting star. And now Alexia gonna trade with the Anaconda Vice of her own on the outside. Moto with the knee bar, trying to get her to tap out. Alexia doing the same. Yamamoto using her flexibility. But these are obviously two women. Oh, jeez. Two women with so much to prove, so much hatred. And you're seeing it. You're seeing it right now. Moto into the ring. Moto turns Alexia around. Moto, she's got her. Rainmaker! Yamamoto hooks the leg. Yamamoto grabs the first fall. Alexia fighting from her back. Queen Alexia needs to turn it up right now. Springboard moonsault. Yamamoto with a first fall. Crowd's going nuts. Queen Alexia needs to respond, and she will, using that striking game. Alexia also a product of the Reaper camp. So you know that means versatility. Queen Alexia drop kick sends Moto to the ground. I'm surprised Alexia wants to keep fighting out here. It didn't do her much good a second ago, but Alexia thinking powerbomb. Look at the strength. Alexia, oh my God, on the apron. Good God almighty. Someone check Yamamoto. Queen Alexia is going nuts. Queen Alexia, apron bomb, and then just spins Moto head first. Now, Alexia with a Death Valley driver on the outside. Alexia has lost her mind right now with Yamamoto. Alexia back into the ring. A similar position to where Moto just grabbed the first fall. Alexia will not be making that mistake again. Moto frees herself from that grip. Alexia, that was a good job not making that mistake, but she's caught with the Northern Lights suplex. Yamamoto right back on top. Moto looking for that same lariat. She's caught. Alexia takes her down. Alexia, springboard moonsault. Unreal athleticism from Queen Alexia. Rivaling Casey Catanzaro as the best female athlete in GAW. Alexia into the cover. No! It was a good combination. Queen Alexia is going to have to keep working. Alexia grabbing Moto up under the shoulders. We know what she's thinking. Alexia, Queen's crown. Alexia hooks the leg. Queen Alexia, no! Alexia can't believe it, but credit to her. She's going back to the well. Moto backs her up with that strike. Yamamoto. How good is the Japanese phenom? Survives the Queen's crown, and now Moto into the cover. Moto hooks the leg, no! Moto going up top. She might be thinking that beautiful elbow drop, no. Gonna wait for Alexia to get to her feet. Moto, double sledge. Right down on the top of Alexia's head. Moto, spinning back fist, Rainmaker! Yamamoto! To make it 2 falls. Yamamoto hooks the leg. Yamamoto wins both falls. What a performance. Yamamoto. That was unreal, and she will be the one to face Lazara. Moto with a career-defining win over her rival, Queen Alexia. And Moto celebrates. Alexia looking like she might get back into the ring, but who is that behind her? Who is that? That's Igris behind her. That's Igris, fresh off his win earlier. Igris blowing a kiss, and Alexia has at least given him her attention. Alexia, what's she thinking here? Turns her back to Igris. Is she thinking going back in the ring? Igris. No, Alexia is going to follow. Alexia and Igris together. Alexia, that was a bitter pill to swallow, but she's going with Igris.
Shadows now, but I can feel a stare. A little birdie told me he was trouble. He's a man, that's all business. If you challenge him, beware. He's got hands made of stone. Will shoot out with
Devon Andrews has ran through his previous opponents, including Chandler Marcy, one of the toughest guys on the block. It means that Andrews is coming into this match on some incredible momentum, and you can see, by the way, his gear honoring the late Scott Hall. Certainly Devon Andrews taking a whole lot from the bad guy. Andrews pretty bad himself and hoping to walk out of here with a Raw title to boot. As I say, still a free agent technically, but he has pissed off Santanico to the point that Santanico willing to give him a shot at his title.
I am the cycle, the sin. I am what you can't escape. I am the sweat out under nature's skin. I am a monster.
Chills right now? I know I do. The Lord of Pandemonium, Santanico himself, currently the only undefeated man in Evolution. And he is just something else to behold, this man. Just unreal. The man who dethroned Midnight at Nitro, stopped Midnight's 14 defense, 357-day reign as Raw champion. Santanico, this will be his second. You can check the website, by the way, generaladmissionwrestling.com, for our full histories of all of our championships, dating back to 2005 in Midnight's case, dating back to March 15th, 2021, the day that he brought in the Raw Championship at Storm Chaser Sydney, defended it against Lee Carr, and it has since then become one of the most revered titles in the world. It led to Midnight and Santanico, the two undefeated men, fighting at Nitro. Santanico walked out the winner, and now here he is, making history in Cairo against Devon Andrews. Here we go, folks. I mean, you're kidding me with Santanico right now. Who on earth wants to actually step in the ring with a guy like this? Santanico springboard leg drop. Early cover from Santanico. You know, this is one of the smartest men in the world. He has done his homework. He knows what Devon Andrews is going to want to do. Andrews had done it in both of his matches so far in Season 3. Another cover from Santanico off the splash. Another kick out. Andrews in both of his matches has allowed his opponent to tire himself out. He's playing the rope-a-dope strategy. It certainly worked against Chandler Marcy, as Andrews just beat the tar out of him with some strikes in the corner. I'm a little surprised that he's not trying to vary up his strategy in Santanico. Maybe he is. Into the corner. Oh, Andrews, he might have been thinking to use those punch combinations that he's used so effectively, but Santanico was prepared for it. We'll see what Andrews wants to do here. Andrews with a lariat. Such a talented striker, an underground street brawler is Devon Andrews rather, and Hernandez kissed the canvas. Devon Andrews, he's got him, no. That was quick from Devon Andrews. I was not expecting that. Of course, Devon's brother, Kurt, will be locking up with Eddie Hernandez as team captains during our Rookie of the Year series. And now Devon Andrews, rear naked choke on the Raw champion. Santanico able to free himself, I think, more easily than Devon Andrews would have liked. And now Santanico back onto the offensive. He's got Andrews up onto the shoulders. And now Santanico dumps Andrews into the corner. So this is definitely something different than what we've seen from Devon Andrews, but Santanico now just laying boots into the chest. As I said, Santanico, one of the smartest men in the world. Might not necessarily be wrestling related, but the man speaks 5 languages fluently. And now, Santanico! Dead man's lobotomy, Santanico, no! It didn't work against Flyboy either, I might add. That dead man's lobotomy, but this one here, this works against everybody if he lands it. Santanico, he's got him. Santanico, upward knee strike. Santanico, Crimson Coronation. Good night, Devon Andrews. Santanico on the chest. Santanico defends. Much like Midnight's Sleepwalker, Santanico, the Crimson Coronation. One of the deadliest moves you can find. No one has ever kicked out of that, and it continues as Santanico defends the Raw Championship for a second time. He's a long way away from Midnight's 14, but the 357 days it took Midnight to get there, at this rate, it looks like Santanico may very well match that. It's our main event coming up next. Let's hear first from Derrick Cole, the challenger. Welcome to the prime time, baby. This is Derrick Cole's time. The bright lights, the fans, the pressure, that's what I live for. Forget all that noise about Garrett Gibson not being a real champion and all that. All that shit is true, but it don't matter now. Illegitimate or not, he's the guy I gotta beat to prove I'm the best, and Derrick Cole is the fucking best. Never forget that, cause you know your boy Gibby won't after tonight.
I came to collect.
Derrick Cole, if there is a word to describe him, I think it might be ace. This guy is for real, and he is ready to take it straight to Garrett Gibson, the champion. Cole, ready to go, cold-hearted. He has been just unbelievable since he came in season 2. By the way, folks, check out our Spotify. Link is down in the description. All the music from across GAW, all in one place. If there is anyone that might be able to take down Derrick Cole, or to take down Garrett Gibson, rather, it might be this man. It might be Derrick Cole. My whole life working every day to be the best. My daddy always told me you can choose to be great if you're willing to work for it, and I can guarantee I have worked harder than any man out there to be the damn best. I'm out here to prove that I am a champion. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. I am at the top right now, and I won't back down from anyone. Some new music, I think, for Garrett Gibson. You know what? I'm a fan. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I like it. I like it a lot. Garrett Gibson coming out holding that championship, the former Academy championship that he won from Lancelot in an unbelievable battle at Nitro. But now, the Academy title, its new name, the Apex Championship. Storm's got a world title, well, we've got an Apex title in Evolution. And right now, Garrett Gibson stands at the Apex. But Derrick Cole hoping to take him down a peg. It's the main event of Evolution Cairo. We made history in Egypt tonight, folks. Let's see if we can make some more. Main event is right now. Well, folks, I said it during the opener, and I'm going to say it again. If you have not already, join our Discord. Link is down in the description. Exclusive news, exclusive polls, and just hanging out with the best community in wrestling. You can also be a part of our PvP league that has started up, Iron Throne Wrestling. If you're a PvP player, you can get involved in that. We got some incredible players there as well. If you love wrestling, that is the place to be, so make sure you join the Discord. Derrick Cole caught Gibson coming in. Big time leg lariat from Cole, and this is the start you want to see if you are a Derrick Cole fan. Drops the elbow on the throat. The cold-hearted one, a former three-sport professional athlete. He might be the best athlete in the world. Cover here from Cole, and Gibson kicks out. This is exactly what I mean. Look at the strength of Derrick Cole just dropping Garrett Gibson in the champ, the Apex champ. Already in a bad way, but that neck breaker might bring him back. You can see Garrett Gibson wearing a brace on his right knee, still ailing from that match against Lancelot at Nitro. One of the most brutal matches we have ever seen in GAW, but Gibson came out on top. And now Gibson gets Cole up, power bomb from Gibson. Yes, sir. Garrett Gibson, the Apex champion. And now look at him. Getting the strikes in with Cole up under the shoulder. Derrick Cole counters with a lariat. You gotta be aware of the quickness of Derrick Cole. Just such an incredible athlete, but if you had to criticize Cole for anything, it would be the cockiness, and you can see it right there as Cole did a little dance before going for the cover, and he paid for it. Gibson kicks out. This is not where you want to be if you are Garrett Gibson in the crosshairs of Derrick Cole. What a suplex! Cole cover. Gibson kicks out at one. Cole can't believe it. But look, you can say Cole's cocky. I agree with that, but he is a competitor. He is tough as nails, and we're seeing it right now. Cole with the Uranagi. Derrick Cole, always active, always moving. No one better at that than Derrick Cole. And now Cole, look at this. Derrick Cole grounds Gibson with his submission. Derrick Cole using Gibson's own arm. Garrett Gibson, he's in trouble. The champ is in trouble. Derrick Cole wrenching back on it. Garrett Gibson able to free the hands, but Cole right back onto the attack. This is only Cole's second match of the season as he went up against Lee Carr in a brilliant match a couple weeks ago on Evolution. But for Garrett Gibson, this is his first of the year. He was undefeated last year, but this is his first match since that bloody affair at Nitro. Oh, Derrick Cole was coming in with a big punch. Garrett Gibson got out of the corner in time, and Gibson with a spine buster. That is an answer for Garrett Gibson, who needed one badly after Derrick Cole really took control of this match. But now Garrett Gibson from the middle rope with an overhand chop grounds Derrick Cole. This is great stuff from Garrett Gibson. Fantastic stuff. Cole able to fight out of the corner, much like Gibson had, and now Derrick Cole, couple headbutts. Cole, that's not something we've seen from him. Derrick Cole desperately wants to be Apex champion. You know he does, but Garrett Gibson not going to let it go easily. Starches Derrick Cole with that knee strike. Garrett Gibson into the cover, no. Gibson can't believe it, but Cole stays alive. Now Gibson, more attacks incoming. You can see Gibson's body. He lost a lot of weight from when he came into the academy. He is lean, he is strong, he is tough. And since he returned, he has been unbeatable. Derrick Cole turns the tables on the ground. And Cole back up to his feet. Cole, nice strike, and now Derrick Cole, beautiful combination. Derrick Cole, spinning roundhouse kick, grounds Gibson, and now Cole, look at the springiness of Derrick Cole up to the top. Cole drops the elbow. Derrick Cole right on top of the champ's throat. Cole makes the cover, Gibson kicks out. Cole still thinking here, but Gibson able to push him away. Derrick Cole trying to fight out of the corner. Cole, oh man! Springboard moonsault, but he walked right into a strike. Garrett Gibson, look at the power of the Apex champ up onto the shoulders. Gibson, he's got Cole up onto the other side of the ring, and Gibson drops him down face first. Cole able to fight from a seated position, and now Derrick Cole eats the lariat from Garrett Gibson. Whoa, 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 whoa! Lights are out! The lights are out! The lights are out! Cole is down! Garrett Gibson! Nowhere to go! It's Lancelot! It's Lancelot from behind! It's Lancelot from behind! The ref didn't see it! Heisman kick! The referee didn't see it. Lancelot lays him out. Derrick Cole, Heisman kick. Derrick Cole makes the cover. Derrick Cole is the new Apex champion. Lancelot laid out Gibson with the baseball bat. 2 shots to the head. Heisman kick, and Derrick Cole is your new champion. The boos from the fans are resounding. Derrick Cole walks out of here with the belt. But you gotta give the biggest assist in the world to Lancelot, who returns and costs Gibson his title. Absolute heartbreak for Garrett Gibson. But Derrick Cole walks out of here, the Apex champion. More stories than we can count from a history-making night here in Cairo. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. It has been unbelievable. We will see you on Friday for Friday Night Storm. But make sure you join us next Monday for Evolution as we clean up this whole mess. And make sure you join us as well when Rookie of the Year begins in just over 2 weeks, June 29th. We appreciate you all, folks. Thank you so much.